This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. In the last class, we are creating the dashboard. Okay, so then in that only one chart we created using the pivot table. So then how to create the dashboard using the data? So let me see that option here. Go to see, this is my data. Using this data, okay. Am I audible, right? Okay, ma, okay. So here, using this data, we created the line chart. So why line chart means particular date wise if you want to check. For example, I want to open, okay, word only here already is there. In that line chart, we are going to use a line chart. I want to check in that date wise or quarterly wise or year wise what is my sales. If you want to use, we are going to use the line chart. I want to compare in this. Suppose I have the week wise data as I have that time in this particular week, and which week is better, which quarter is better, which year is the better, we can compare using the line chart option. So we can, but column chart we are going to use to compare one product to another. Okay, so this one line column chart to compare to one product to another product, we are going to use the column chart. Most of the companies, they are going to use column chart, line chart, all these things. If I want to compare, so one customer to another, one product to another product, at that time we are going to use the column chart. Line chart means if it is a year wise, week wise, day wise, sorry, month wise, if I have the data, we can use a line chart. We can compare one month to another month, and which month is better, like this we can see using the line chart option. Next, pie chart means it's going to use a pie chart. Percentage wise, I want to see that. Percentage wise, what is my sales? If you want to percentage wise sales, if you want to check, we are going to use a pie chart, or else particular one product details, uh, or one customer details. If you want to find out, we are going to use the pie chart options. Next, in that funnel chart also is there. Funnel chart means which product is in the top one, which product is in the second places. We can check the position of the product. We can check. So funnel chart options we are going to use. Waterfall chart means if I based on that sales and profit, or if I got loss, all these things we can use in that options also. All these are commonly we are going to use the line chart, column chart, pie chart, funnel chart, all these things. Suppose if it is a map chart, if I have the map chart, based on that location we are going to use map chart. Location means state wise, then city wise. If you want to find out in the particular city wise, what is my distribution, I want to check particular area how much amount we have to receive. For that we are going to use a map chart option, so we are going to use. Okay, here already we created the line chart in our pivot table. So in that already line chart we created, this is we called as a line chart option. Now I want to create the datas, means here Next, one more chart. Category wise, what is my sales? I want to check in that. So what is my category wise, what is my sales? If you want to check, so I am going to delete this one. Place the cursor on the table. Go to Insert tab. Click on that pivot table. It's asking to us if you want to create the pivot table in the new worksheet, we can select, or else existing worksheet also we can select. I want to select I don't want existing sheet because already in the existing sheet already I created the line chart. That's why if I want to create, I want to see the category wise what is my sales. For that I want to create the pivot table in the new sheet. That's why I'm going to select a new worksheet. Click on that. Okay. See, new sheet, we got the table. In that category wise, I want to see the total amount. That's why drag the category into the rows. Row wise, the category is going to display, and amount should be in the values columns only. Now see, we got that amount in the values column. Now for this I want to create a, using this data I want to create a pie chart option. I want to create. Select the data, pivot table, analyze. Pivot chart, click on that. In that I am going to use a pie chart option. See now which options you want we can select. If I have the donut chart also we can select. If you want donut chart I am going to select, then click on OK. See, this is my donut chart. Here I want to change that heading, title if you want to change. Once if you create the table, now see this plus symbol it will come. Click on that chart title. If I don't want, you can remove. See, chart title is going to remove. We can select a data label, values if you want to display, we can increase the values. Legend means nothing but this is we called as a legend. This legend if you want in the top, we can see left, bottom. So other options we can see that option. Now in the chart title I want to change category, sales by category. Like this we created. This is my line chart. If you want to change the, I don't want this one, hide. Okay, the chart is going to increase in once. If you want to give some of effects, all these things we can use this kind of options it will come. Once if you select the chart options, now see in that go to that page layout option, because if you select here also in the design tab we can select all these are different type of option is there. Which one you want we can select that option. Once if you select that, if you want to change the color, click on that, we can change the colors options. We can see like this, we can change the colors options. We can change if you want, we can change the colors, all these things we can. So I'm going to change little bit this color I given. If you want to change the colors, designs, all these things we can, or else this one if you want we can select. All these are options we have in that. Select this particular option. Okay, so here it's showing to us fruits. This is the fruits, this is the vegetable. Once if you place the cursor, it's going to display. Now see total point, fruit and data label. Fruits is total amount. From fruit we got 15,800 and sorry 1,56,155 worth rupees goods we exported. Only from fruit this much amount we have to. That means 62% of sales it's done. Okay, but If I place the cursor, then only it's showing that is the fruit details. Along with that data, if you want to display the fruit options also, then go to that plus symbol. Here, data label. Click on that drop down button. Once if you click on that drop down button, here, more option. Click on that more option. There it's showing category name. If you want, we can select. See, along with that category name also we got values. If you don't want series name options, it will come, or else percentage wise. Like this, we can select the option. See, click on that plus symbol option. Plus symbol is nothing but that is we called as a chart element option. Okay, this is we called a chart element. If you don't want to use these options also, here option is there in that. This is also chart element. Here also we can select if you want to give the title, or else data label. If you don't buy, if you want to display the data label, all these options going to display to us. Like this also we can select. Now, once if we select that option, along with that category name, series wise, amount of percentage, if you want to display, click on that chart element. In that data label, click on that drop down button. Once if you click on that, more option is there. Click on that more option. There, that option is going to display. If I don't want category name, it's going to remove. If I don't want that values also, it's going to remove. If you don't want percentage also, it's going to remove. If you want to display that options, click on that data label, tick this option, click on that drop down button, more options. Here select category name. Along with that category name, I want to display the percentage also. Select the percentage. See, automatically we got. Okay, so this the options. We have pie chart option. If you want to change the designs options also, go to page layout, click on that. All these themes option is there. No, this one we called as, if you want to give some of effects to our chart, we can use this option. Click on that. See, like this we can change the options also. Select any one of the options. See, I have selected like this. If you don't know, ma'am, I don't want this one, select the particular options. So then once if we select fill color, it will come. We can fill it. So gradient color if you want, or else pattern if you want, we can select the particular pattern. We can select like that, or else here automatic normal options it will come. If you want to insert the picture also, we can insert. Click on that, insert any pictures if you have in that. Sir, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ open ಮಾಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿ sir, ಗಾಳಿ. So click on that. From file, if you have the images, anything, or as online images, if you want, we can import. Suppose if you want to get these kind of options in our system, it should, internet should be connected. Then only online images, all these things, we can import that options also. Okay, so here online pictures. I'm going to select them. Any one of the details. Let me see that. Just I will show you. See, it's going to importing that. Okay, like this we can insert the images also. We can. Okay, this is the vegetable. No, if you want to display that vegetable images, we can select using that online images. See, now select this one. Go to that fill color picture. Click on that insert. Okay, I think we selected both also. Double click. Picture, insert, vegetables, no? Select online images. Only this much is there. Select any one of the options, then click on insert. It's going to see like this options it will come. We can give that options also. This the options we have. We can insert this option. We can create the pie chart option. If don't want this one, if you sorry, this is the donut chart. If you want to create a pie chart, go to first select the data. Go to pivot chart analyze or else design tab. Here option is there change chart type. Click on that. We can change the chart type however you want. We can like this. We can select like these options it will come. Line chart, product details if you want we can select all these options it will come. We can insert the images, all these things if we can. Or if you don't want this one normal data if you want we can insert the normal data also like that options it will come. This is the pie chart. Category wise I want to see that what is my sales informations we can see. We can use the pie chart options we can use or else donut chart we can. Here select the data, go to page layout. In that we can change. Here option is there. Colors if you want to change, we can change the colors options also. All these options it will come like this. We can select the options. Effects if you want. You can see for that column chart, line chart, for that we can see the effects. So this is my category wise my sales. Next up, open the sheet, click on that, go to insert tab, pivot table, new worksheet only I need. Select the new worksheet. I want to display that column chart product wise what is my sales. If I want to see that, drag the product into the rows, amount should be in the values column. Select entire data or else if I don't want this one, select the category wise also. Means country wise what is my sales. Like this we got that options. Select entire data, then go to pivot tab, pivot chart, click on that column chart, that bar chart also if you want we can select, then click on OK. Now see we got that bar chart. Sales by country. Now I want to display that values here only. If I don't want delete, this one I'm going to delete. I want to hide. Click on that hide option. I don't want this bar lines. Click on that cell elements, sorry, chart elements, and tick the grid lines. Automatically grid lines it's going to remove. I want to display the data label. Values I want to display there only. We can select them. Or once if we select that, we can change the bar colors also we can change. Once double click, just once if we double click, fill color. Now see, I'm going to change. More color. We can select. Double click once. If you double click, automatically format data point options it will come. In the fill color, select the colors options here, more color, any colors if you want we can select. So here I'm going to select, click on OK. Now see, like this options we got. Fill color. This is my data I have in that. Like this we can select the options. 3 charts we created here. Okay, along with that data, if you want to display the data label, go to that more options, click on that more option. Along with that data, I want to display the category values also like that. So that's why I don't want here, automatically is going to take. Category wise, what is my sales, the details is going to display to us. Like this, we can create the chart options we can create. Done. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes. You have to create this one. Pie chart and column chart you have to create. Try it once. Done. Everyone created the line chart and pie chart and column chart. Done. Okay. See now in my data, in that sheet 1 we created line chart, sheet 2 we created pie chart, sheet 3, oh, for this I want to change because its colors are similar only. So what I'm going to do, select this one, page layout. I'm going to change the colors options. Okay, this one I'm going to take. Like this we created the colors options also we created. After that, go to that sheet option, means sheet 1. Using this created the data. So what is my options means, I want to create the filter options I want to create first. Okay, we created 3 charts. If you want, we can create more than 2 charts also we can create. Already I have created 3 charts only I have created. So what I am going to do that, I want to insert the filter option. Filter is nothing but Once if you apply the filter option, that means to filter the data, we are going to use slicer. To filter the data, we are going to use a timeline options we are going to use. So how to use filter the data then? Go to first place the cursor on the pivot table. Once if you place the cursor on the pivot table, then only in the pivot table analyze option, slicer and filter options it will come. Suppose my cursor in the out of the table. Now see slicer timeline, it will not come to us. Slicer option is there here. But if I click on that, see it's showing like this only. So we can't create. Once if you create the pivot table, then only slicer and timeline options it's going to activate. Timeline and slicer is nothing but to filter the data we are going to use. Slicer to filter the data we are going to use slicer. Timeline means to filter the data we are going to use monthly wise, quarterly wise. If you want to see that, we are going to use a timeline options we are going to use. How to use this one? See my cursor is in out of the pivot table. That's why if I click on that, it's showing like this only. Okay, in Excel only. In the Power BI, no need to create pivot table, all these things. There directly we can import the slicer, all these things we can import. But here the data should be pivot table. Then only the data, that slicer and timeline option is going to activate. So click on that table, go to slicer. Once if you click on that slicer, I want to see that product wise what is my sales, category wise what is my country. Only the three orders, that means slicer. For these three options, I want to create a slicer option. Select this one. I am going to select product. Product wise I want to filter. Category wise also I want to filter. Country wise also I want to filter. That's why I have selected here three options activated. Okay, then click on OK. Once if you click on OK, see we got that slicer option. So we got it. Select the slicer. This also slicer option. This one also slicer for us. See now these three options slicer. Once if you select the slicer, now see slicer options automatically is going to display to us. Okay, click on that. In that slicer, see only one column it has selected. Because this is the columns, right? It's showing only one column. No ma'am, I don't want one column. If you want to create more than one column, increase the column. Here, click on that. Click on that. Now see. Already we created here 7 column, but data is inside of this option, is not showing properly. That's why we have to increase the width of the slicer. Increase the width. See now. Only this much product. Now make it small, or else here also we can make it, sorry. Here height. For this height we can change this one. If you want we can delete that options also. Again, see now already category is there. Make it here 2 column. Then increase the width. Manually we can increase, but here Once if you increase the height or decrease this one, in the proper details, it properly showing the, it's going to detecting the spaces option. Manually, once if you drag the data, it won't come properly. That's why must and should we have to select this symbol only, it will come. Again, category, click on that. Column, increase the columns. Now increase the column width. It's enough for me. Now decreasing the height. Like this we can do this. Three slicers we have created. Category wise one slicer, product wise one slicer. So then country wise one slicer we created. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes. Create the slicer in your system. 3 slicers we have to create. One is category wise I want to filter, product wise also I want to filter, country wise also I want to filter. Try it ma once in your system. To filter the data, we are going to use the slicer option. Try it once in your system. Then everyone created the slicer. Okay ma, okay, good. See now after create the slicer option, now see, go to that Excel, new sheet. We have to open the new sheet. For this sheet, I am going to rename as dashboard. Okay, so using all this data, I want to create a dashboard. And one more option, I want to import timeline also. I want to import, click on that here, slicer, click on the timeline. See now, timeline to filter the date interactively. So to filter the date, we are going to use the timeline option. So we are going to use. Once click on the timeline option, see now it's showing to us date wise data, it's showing to us. Once if you select the date wise, now see here height, how much you want, we can select. So we can increase or we can decrease that options also. If I don't want scroll bar, we can remove that scroll bar. And here header, if you don't want, we can remove the header. Section label, if you want, if you don't want, we can. So monthly wise, I have the data, we can select. Now see, all the details going to display. We can select this one. Now this is the timeline. To filter the date, we are going to use timeline. Slicer, to filter the data, we are going to use a slicer option. Okay, how to using all these options, how to create the dashboard means, click on that once. Okay, I will show you one details. Um, in that we created one dashboard. In this particular data, see, this is my dashboard. One of the using the Excel only, we created the dashboard here. So this is my dashboard. Like this, we have to create in our system. We have to create the dashboard options. Once if you create like this only, you have to create the dashboard option. So already we inserted three charts, line chart. So then pie chart, country wise, what is the sales we done. So we inserted the category slicer, product slicer, is all these are slicer we inserted. So now using these options, we have to create like that. How to create? Now this is one of my dashboard. I want to see that. I want to know only the Apple details. Only from Apple, what is my total sales amount, for which country we exported. If you want to see that, once if I click on that Apple, now see entire data is going to change. Here also it's changed, here also changed. See now total sales amount 1,72,000 something worth rupees goods we exported. So then if I calculate all these amount, we are going to get this the amount. Country wise, this the sales. Now I want to see that only the Apple, only for Australia, how much worth rupees goods we exported. Click on that Australia. Now automatically it's going to change. 18,874 worth rupees goods we exported Australia, only from Australia. So from Apple, we have to receive this much amount, it's going to display. Now see, in that vegetable is disabled because apple is the fruit category. I want to see that apple and beans. Now see, apple and beans automatically is going to display to us. Like this, we can select the information also, we can select. This is the dashboard options in MS Excel. We are going to create like this. As it is, we have to create a in using our data also. Okay, what I'm going to do in that, open the new sheet, go to view tab, remove that grid line. See now only the plain sheets is going to display, plain worksheet is going to display to us. Now go to insert tab, illustration, Click on that. Here shapes. Click on that shape. Any shapes, which one you want, we can drag the shapes options also. Like this options it will come. Okay. Now same option, one more copy I want to. This one, Control C and Control V option also. Now see, just little bit we have to remove like that. Move the one more chart option. For this I don't want fill color. Go to shape fill, click the white color. See, like this options it will come. We have to create. Let me repeat one more time. First, remove the grid lines in our sheet. Go to View tab, untick the grid line. Now grid line is showing. Now untick the grid line. Then go to Insert tab, insert the shape, rounded rectangle. See, now draw the options. See, I have like this. One more copy I need. Control C, copy that design and paste. Same one more options we got. Select this one. I don't want this blue color. Fill in the white. It will come like that. Got it? So after create these options, we have to import all the chart inside of this data in this particular dashboard. Now, how to insert this one? See, I have created like this. No, then go to that sheet 1, copy that chart. Copy the line chart. Then go to dashboard option, paste here. Then drag and paste the data. We have to adjust that one. If you don't want, make it small. Like these options, it will come. Now I want to give the title for this particular dashboard. Go to Insert tab. If you want to give the title, Insert tab, text box. If I want to type any extra details, all these things, click on the text box. Select the text box option. Select, draw the text box. I want to display here sales performance. I'm going to increasing. Like this I have given. If you want to change the font style, we can change. Select the text tab, go to Home tab. Here we can change the font style also, we can change. So all this is also one of the font style. See, I have selected. Once if you select the by using the text box, we created that option. But here it's showing the box type, that out of box type it's showing. That outline I don't want. If you want to remove the outline, first select the text box option. Once if you click on that text box, now see shape format option, automatically it will come. Because for this particular text box related options we have inside of this option, click on that shape format, shape outline. If you want to change the font color, all these things we can change. Or else I don't want to change the font color, just I want to remove the outline, I want to remove. That's why go to shape outline option, click on that. No outline we have to give. See, automatically it's going to remove that. Try it, ma. This one 5 minutes I will give the time. Everyone should try. First remove that grid lines, using the view tab, insert the rounded rectangle options and give the fill color and drag and drop the chart options also. If I want to give for this dashboard title using the text box, we can give the text box. If you want, go to insert tab, select the text box option is there. Select the text box, draw here and type the sum of text, means heading we have to type. Any doubts or one more time should I repeat? Okay, ma, okay. Create this one. Created. Okay. Now go to that. So already we inserted. So then line chart. Again go to that sheet 2. This chart also I am going to inserting. Copy that. Go to the dashboard. Here paste that. drag and drop, make it small. So we have to adjust this one. Okay, so then one more, copy that, go to dashboard, paste this one, then drag and drop the data. Or else we can we can increase this option also. We can adjust that one. Okay, so here I want to drag like this option. So we have. In that, after that, go to sheet 1, select the category, copy that, paste. See now I'm going to paste here also. And one more data, copy that, paste here. Okay, next, copy the date, copy, paste here. If you want little bit, we can move up. Just I'm going to. Okay, next options in that sheet 1. One more option, country. No, copy that. Here I want to paste the country. Drag and drop on that here. We can select like this. We can adjust. Try it in your system. Everyone should try. So you have to insert the slicer and timeline, drag and drop into that. So then how to filter these options, I will show you that. So I will give you 5 minutes. Try it once. Done? Done? Everyone inserted the slicer? Okay, okay. So here, after this, after import the data, all these things. So here I want to insert little bit. Okay. Again, I want to move these options in that. Why I will tell. And this one also I want to little bit. I'm going to adjusting. Now extra, suppose we achieved that, we reached my target, we achieved like this. If you want to insert any symbols, anything, we can import using the insert tab. In that illustration, icons option is there. Click on that icons. It's going to take time, I think.
Ma'am, we can't hear you.
Now am I audible, ma'am? Okay, okay. See now, once if you create that, after create the chart, right click on that, we have to click on that report connection. Once if you select the report connection options, automatically for all the charts is going to get effect. See now, here, right click on that, report connection. See how many charts we created for all the charts get effect. Okay, so here we have to tick these options. For this slicer also, right click, report connection. For all the once if you click on that, it should affect to all the charts. How many charts we inserted for all the chart, it should get effect. That's why we have to tick these options also. We have to activate this one. Once if you select it, click on OK. That is very, very important to us. For all the slicer, we have to do like that only. Then only once if you click on that, say only from banana, what is my total amount? How much worth rupees goods we exported? Only from banana, how much amount we have to receive? I want to know that. Click on that banana. See all the details automatically is going to filter. Only from banana, 65,180 worth rupees goods we exported. This is the fruit category. If I calculate this one, this much amount it will come. See, that is the banana is a fruit category. That's why vegetable is disabled here. Once if we select the carrot, now see automatically chart is going to change. Only from carrot, we exported 33,000 something worth rupees goods we exported. If I calculate this amount, only for carrot we exported US, UK, Germany and Australia. See other Canada, France, New Zealand we didn't export. That's why that option is going to disable option. All the options disabled. This the carrot is a vegetable category. That's why fruit has disabled here. Like this we can filter that option. Now I want to see that only from carrot and apple how much amount. Click on that by holding, click on that by holding control key, apple. The two details is going to display. This one for, if I place the cursor showing, this the apple details. This one, carrot details it will come. Like this, we can filter the option. If I want to see only from orange, what is my total sales amount? Only 21,000 something worth rupees goods we exported. Okay, so now only the orange, only for France, how much worth rupees goods we exported? Orange, click on that, France. Now see, amount has changed. Only 2,256 worth rupees goods we exported to France. Only from orange, this much amount we have to receive. So this the automatic country also filtered, category also filtered, sales also, product also is filtered. Okay, so in that for Germany, only 8,887 worth rupees goods. US 10,000 worth rupees goods we exported. Only from orange, this much amount we have to receive. Like this we can filter. Once if you filter the data, we have to clear the filter. Okay, for that, click on that clear filter option. Once if you click on that, then only clear options it will come. Ready? Click on that. Automatic is going to filter. Okay, now I want to see that only from fruits how much amount we have to receive. Click on that, only the fruit details it will come. Now see in that, this one, apple, banana, mango, orange, like these options it will come. Okay, if I want to see that vegetable, see only the vegetable details automatically is going to filter. See now here, this one, beans, so then broccoli, carrot option. See only the beans, broccoli, carrot highlighted. All these options are disabled options. Like this we can select that. This the vegetables we didn't export to New Zealand. That's why it has disabled that one. Only from vegetable in Jan month, what is the total amount? Click on that Jan. See, Jan month details we got. Feb month, if you want to see, automatically details is going to display. Like this, we can check that option. Here, I think we didn't select. Okay, 1 second, ma. Report connection. Okay, we didn't give that. Click on that. Now it's going to filter. Now see, only the vegetable in Jan month, all the data it's changed. Every chart automatically is going to change. March month, click on that March. So this is the March month information only from vegetable. Okay, see April month. See the April month we didn't export. That's why it's not showing. If I select Jan, automatically it's going to display Jan month. Okay, once if you select the filter button, we have to remove that, means clear the filter option. I want to clear. Here option is there. This is the clear filter. This one. Clear filter, automatically normal data it will come. Here also we applied the filter. Remove that. All the details normally it will come. Like this we can create the dashboard options. We can create them. Entire details we can place in one places. About my data, if you want to see that, if you want to filter, if you want to summarize, analyze the data, we are going to use the dashboard options. Understood? Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt is there, ma? What about others? Any doubts? Okay, pa, okay. So day after tomorrow we have exam. Okay, Friday we have the exam. So we will continue tomorrow's session.
Ma'am,
Yeah, yes, ma.
in the exam, whatever